So this is some pretty interesting news. A few days ago, Bitcoin crashed. Obviously, that's not what I was going to say. I got ahead of my thoughts there. A few days ago, Elon Musk was back on Twitter with his Twitter fingers, influencing the price. It is interesting though. He tends to make bearish tweets when the price is sitting at support levels, and he tends to make bullish tweets when the price is at a resistance level. Just something funny to notice. It's not against the law for the man to share his thoughts. So anyhow, he mentioned that him and what is the man's name? Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy were talking to the Bitcoin miners. And at first I thought it was a joke. I thought it was him just being funny. But apparently they have sat down, and there's something basically where they're putting together the Bitcoin Mining Council to help coordinate some efforts to make Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole green, but they are focusing specifically on Bitcoin. Now, this council is made up of several different groups. So you have Argos Blockchain, BlockCap, Galaxy Digital, Mike Novigratz's firm, Hive Blockchain, Hut 8 Mining, Marathon Digital, and Riot Blockchain. And they've all agreed to, quote, promote energy usage, transparency, and accelerate sustainability initiatives worldwide. So basically, they set out a target to make sure it all is carbon neutral by 2030, all right? So funny how that also aligns with Agenda 2030 from the UN. But anyhow, this in my opinion, it's a tricky thing, because basically what this is going to do is cause there to be further coordination between massive entities within the space. Now, call it coordination, call it collusion, call it conspiracy. Whatever, it is people collectively organizing themselves toward a goal. All right. Now, that's what makes humans distinct from most other animals, is our ability to coordinate and cooperate at scale. You can read Sapiens or Homo Deus by Anthony Naval, or not Anthony Naval, but Naval Harai, and it talks more about that. But anyhow, we have two possible outcomes of this. The most optimistic outcome, and what they are selling, is that this council will coordinate to bring green energy solutions and really speed up that adoption of using hydroelectric power, solar power, wind power, and all of these things to sustainably mine Bitcoin, which is going to bring down that FUD. But as is shown with the Helgalian Dialectic, problem, reaction, solution, if there was never this flood of FUD about the energy usage of Bitcoin, there really wouldn't be this necessity or this PR benefit of then coming in and saying how there's this North American mining council. So best case scenario, they organize, they green Bitcoin mining. Worst case scenario, they coordinate, and now you have this huge OPEC-like instrument that can then kind of swing what happens, because they ostensibly would have or build themselves to have a large proportion of the Bitcoin mining hash power, and thus control the hash rate. So if they were not in favor of a certain, let's say, proposal on the code of Bitcoin, then they could also coordinate amongst themselves to guide that. So is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It's a thing. We have to see how it plays out. But that is that story. And feel free to look more into it. And then what I would suggest you do is look into those individual entities that comprise this mining council to really do your deep dive. But anyhow, we're finna get out of here. I believe those are most of the top stories. And as I said, I did my best to run through this a little bit more quickly. I got some critique about the time it takes me to get through it. I call myself being thorough. But anyhow, this has been Savon Springer with Native Assets, and we appreciate your time as always. Stay blessed, stay balanced, and we'll see y'all real soon. Take care. Peace.